In 1954, this building invented the American shopping mall. By 1998, every store was empty. The architect died in this building 3 months after it closed, and nobody knows why he came back. I'm Barnaby, and I'm going inside. Northgate Plaza, 212 stores, 3 million annual visitors at its peak. But here's what doesn't make sense. This mall wrote the blueprint every other mall copied: temperature-controlled, enclosed walkways, anchored department stores, yet it closed 20 years before the others. The official reason was declining sales, but the records show this place was still profitable when they shut the doors. Something else happened here. Our story begins in 1951. Architect Victor Gruen had a vision. He'd fled Nazi Austria and wanted to recreate European town squares in America. Gruen saw the future: Americans moving to suburbs, cars everywhere, downtown retail dying. His solution was revolutionary: an indoor city, climate-controlled, safe from weather, shops surrounding a central plaza with fountains and seating. On September 8, 1954, Northgate Plaza opened its doors. The 1960s were unstoppable. 42,000 shoppers on an average Saturday. Elvis Presley made an appearance in 1963. The Beatles' album signing in 1965 drew lines around the block. Department stores fought to get anchor positions. Marshall Field's, Dayton's, Hudson's. This wasn't just shopping. It was the new American social center. Teenagers had the fountain, mothers had the coffee shop, fathers had the hardware store. Everyone came here. But 1982 changed everything. The Meadowbrook Mall opened 15 miles west, newer, bigger, more parking. Northgate's traffic dropped 30% in 1 year. Then came 1987. A teenager disappeared from the parking lot. Jennifer Morrison, age 16, found 3 days later in the maintenance tunnels beneath us. She wouldn't talk about what happened. Families stopped coming. By 1990, 40 stores had closed. The fountain was turned off to save money. October 31st, 1998, Northgate Plaza closed forever. Official reason? Declining revenue and increased competition. But the financial records show something different. The mall was still breaking even. Then architect Victor Gruen was found here January 18, 1999, in his original Fountain Plaza, the plaza he'd designed 45 years earlier. All right, here we go. The main entrance used to have these massive bronze doors. Now it's just plywood and chains. Service entrance on the east side. Doors been forced open before, and immediately the smell hits you. Mold, stagnant water, and something else. Old carpet, decades of it decomposing. We're in a service corridor. Employee break room to my left. Lockers still have names on them: Susan, Mike, Patricia. Their last shifts were October 30th, 1998. Time cards still punched in, 3:30 p.m. They just walked out and never came back. And here's the threshold. Employee areas behind me, the mall floor ahead. This is where shoppers would emerge from parking, full of possibility. Now it's just dark. Oh my God, this place is enormous. This is the main concourse. We're standing where 50,000 people walked every week. The ceiling is 60 feet up, or was. 3 of the skylights have collapsed completely. The storefronts are gutted. Most of the signs are gone, but you can still see the outlines. There's a shoe store, electronics shop, women's clothing. Wait, original directory board, still readable. Level 1, 68 stores. Level 2, 74 stores. Level 3, 47 stores plus the food court. And here, at the center of the directory, Plaza Fountain, Gruen's vision made real. This was the Marshall Fields. You can tell by the marble flooring. 3 floors of luxury department store. Now it's just columns and emptiness. Mannequins everywhere, dozens of them. lying like victims. That's morbid, Barnaby. Sorry. Hold on. Sales receipt, November 1998. But the mall closed October 31st. November 17th. That's 17 days after closing. Someone was still here, still using the registers. That's strange. File that away. The arcade. Oh man, this takes me back. These were everywhere in the A's. Pac-Man cabinet, Street Fighter 2. These were cutting edge once. Now they're just electronic corpses. Wait, there's something back here. It's a backpack, small, child-sized. There's a name written in marker, Jennifer M. Jennifer Morrison, the girl from 1987. This was hers. Inside, there's a Walkman, some cassette tapes, and a notebook. The last entry is dated September 14th, 1987, 3 days before she disappeared. They're watching from the maintenance doors, always watching. All right, going down. These escalators haven't moved in 26 years. Watch a step. Lower level. This is where the maintenance access points are, also where Jennifer was found. There's standing water, pipes have burst, and it's colder down here, significantly colder. Maintenance access, doors been forced open. This leads to the tunnel system, the tunnels that connect all the anchor stores, storage, loading docks. This is where we're going. These tunnels are narrow, 6 feet wide, maybe 7 feet tall. Concrete walls, exposed pipes above. This is purely functional space. Supply carts, maintenance equipment. This is how the mall really worked, the hidden infrastructure. Wait, what is this? Scratches, dozens of them. Tally marks. Someone was counting something down here. And there's more. Different handwriting, different dates. This one says 1987. This one, 1993. This one, 1997. Okay, that sound just made my heart stop. Just water. Just water.
This is it. According to the police report, this is where they found Jennifer Morrison, right here in this junction. There's a mattress, old blankets. Someone was living down here, not just passing through, living. There's a box. Metal box, like a tackle box. Inside, oh no. Inside there are photos, Polaroids, dozens of them. These are surveillance photos. People shopping, families, children, all taken from low angles, hidden angles. Someone was watching shoppers. For years, dates go back to 1982, the year Meadowbrook Mall opened, the year traffic started declining. This was happening for 16 years, right under everyone's feet. I need to see the Fountain Plaza, Gruen's centerpiece, where they found him. Here it is. This was the heart of everything. The fountain is 40 feet in diameter, terrazzo tile, Italian marble edges. This cost $2 million in 1954. That's $22 million today. In the center, there's a bronze plaque, A Plaza for the People by Victor Gruen, 1954. There's flowers here. Dead flowers, but recent. Security office, second floor overlook. This is where they monitored everything. Monitor banks, all dead. VCR decks for recording. Filing cabinets, security reports, incident logs. Let's see what we've got. 1985. Suspicious individual in tunnels, unable to locate. 1986. Reports of vagrant in maintenance areas, ongoing investigation. 1987. Jennifer Morrison case, all tunnel surveillance tapes confiscated by police. Wait, this drawer is labeled confidential, management only, and it's locked, or was locked. Inside, there's a file. Project Retention, 1982 to 1998. Oh my God, this is it. Project Retention. Listen to this. In response to declining foot traffic, management has authorized the hiring of Frederick Hayes, retail consultant. Hayes will implement psychological retention strategies, including extended surveillance of customer patterns and behaviors. Frederick Hayes, hired 1982, salary $75,000 annually, plus free housing in maintenance facilities. Free housing in the maintenance facilities. He lived in the tunnels. He was supposed to study shopper behavior to figure out why people were leaving, but he became obsessed. The reports get darker every year. Subjects display avoidance patterns. Implementation of active monitoring recommended. Subjects aware of surveillance recommend expansion of coverage. Final entry, October 29, 1998, 2 days before the closing. Project retention terminated. Frederick Hayes compensation finalized. All records sealed per legal settlement. Hayes forbidden from returning to the property. So here's what actually happened. In 1982, Northgate Plaza hired a consultant to figure out why they were losing customers. That consultant, Frederick Hayes, moved into the maintenance tunnels. He started photographing shoppers without their knowledge. He believed he could crack the code of consumer behavior, but he didn't crack anything. He just scared people. Those tally marks? Days underground. Over 16 years, he rarely left. September 1987, Jennifer Morrison, 16 years old, notices someone watching her. She writes about it in her notebook. 3 days later, she's found in Hayes's tunnel. She never spoke publicly about what happened. Management knew. They knew someone was living in their tunnels. They knew he was photographing customers. They kept him on payroll for 16 years because they were desperate. Traffic kept falling. They thought he'd find the answer. When Victor Gruen visited in late 1998, he learned what his mall had become, a place where a man lived in tunnels, photographing families, scaring children. His vision had rotted from below. 3 months after the mall closed, Gruen returned. He died at his fountain, heart attack, but I think it was grief, the death of a dream he'd built with his own hands. The mall didn't close because of competition. It closed because Frederick Hayes made it toxic. Families felt watched. They felt unsafe. Word spread quietly. By 1998, it was over. Hayes took a settlement and disappeared. There are over 1,500 dead malls in America right now. Most died from competition, changing habits, or online shopping. But Northgate Plaza died from something worse. It died from betrayal. Management chose profits over safety. They let obsession fester in their basement. Victor Gruen wanted to build European town squares, places of community and safety. Instead, his first masterpiece became a case study in what happens when commerce forgets about people. Someone still leaves flowers every few months. I looked into it. It's Jennifer Morrison. She's 53 now. She lives in Oregon. She still remembers. This building invented the American shopping mall. Every mall you've ever walked through owes something to this architecture, this design. Remember that. Remember what it became. Remember what we're capable of when we stop seeing people as people. I'm Barnaby. Thank you for coming with me. Next week, we're exploring another abandoned place. I'll see you in the next abandoned place.